Hello students. Now in this lecture we start our next paper 4, that is linear differential equation of the second order. Paper 4 is higher order ordinary differential equations and partial differential equations, and first unit is linear differential equations of the second order. So particularly we study the second order linear differential equations. So let us see what are the second order linear differential equations. So general form of this equation is d2y by dx square plus p into dy by dx plus q into y is equal to r. So here p, q, r are functions of x only. So this is type of equation. This equation in symbolic form can be written as f dy is equal to r. So when we use operator d for d by dx, you know that this differential equation becomes f dy is equal to r. That means d square plus p into d plus q operates on y is equal to r. So we know how to write the equation using operator d. So this is second order linear differential equation. Now we have to see types of method of solving differential equation. So there are 4 types of these equations. So 4 methods are here. Let us see what are the methods. First method is when one solution of f dy is equal to 0 is known. That means in given equation, when there is 0 on right hand side, then that equation we call it as complementary function. Solution of this equation is complementary function. Or so if we know that solution of f dy is equal to 0, then we can solve the equation. This is one method. Second is solution by change of dependent variable. So here y is dependent variable, x is independent variable. So by changing dependent variable y, we can solve differential equation. Another method is by changing independent variable, that is x. And fourth method is by variation of parameters. So we see one by one. Let us see first method, that is one solution of f dy is equal to 0 is known. So let us consider Consider that solution of f dy is equal to 0 is known. Our differential equation is d2y by dx square plus p into dy by dx plus q into y is equal to r. Let y is equal to u be known solution belonging to complementary function of equation 1. Since we have considered that one solution of f dy is equal to 0, f dy is equal to 0 means d2y by dx square plus p into dy by dx plus q into y is equal to 0. So solution of this equation is nothing but complementary function of this equation 1. So let us consider that we know the solution of this complementary function. That is, solution of this f dy is equal to 0, and consider that that solution is nothing but u. So y is equal to u is our known solution or solution of complementary function belonging to complementary function. Since this y is equal to u is solution of this f dy is equal to 0, this equation, we can put y is equal to u in this equation, then equation will be satisfied. Therefore we can write d2u by dx square plus p into du by dx plus q into u is equal to 0. Since u is solution of this equation, it will satisfy this equation, so we can put y is equal to u in this equation. Now let y is equal to v be another solution of the given differential equation. Then y is equal to u into v be complete solution of differential equation, where v is to be determined. So y is equal to u into v is a complete solution. We know this u and we have to determine this v. So y is equal to u into v is complete solution. Then we find out values of dy by dx and d2y by dx square, and we put in our given equation, and then we see what happened. So if y is equal to u into v, differentiating this y with respect to x, we get dy by dx is equal to product rule u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. Again, for second derivative we differentiate this dy by dx with respect to x, so we get d2y by dx square is equal to, now here we find a derivative. Here is u into dv by dx, u is function of x, dv by dx is also function of x. So to differentiate product of these two, we use here product rule. So u as it is, and derivative of dv by dx is d2v by dx square plus dv by dx as it is, and derivative of u is du by dx, so du by dx into dv by dx plus, similarly here we use product rule and take derivative. So v, derivative of v is dv by dx and du by dx as it is, so here is du by dx into dv by dx plus v as it is, and derivative of du by dx is d2u by dx square. Derivative of du by dx is second order derivative d2u by dx square. So this is derivative of this dy by dx. Now here this term is repeated, dv by dx du by dx into dv by dx. So for that we write 2 times du by dx into dv by dx. Now we use these two values dy by dx and d2y by dx square in our given equation. So in our equation, first term is d2y by dx square, then plus p into dy by dx plus q into y is equal to r. Here we substitute value of d2y by dx square and dy by dx, just we found. So this is d2y by dx square, just calculated here, plus p into this is dy by dx plus q into y means u into v and is equal to r. So from this equation now we write equation for v. So first term, second derivative of v, that is u into d2v by dx square, then terms of dv by dx. So here is term dv by dx, 2 into du by dx into dv by dx, and here in this next bracket u into dv by dx. So from these two terms we take dv by dx common and remaining in bracket. So here remains p into u and here remains 2 times du by dx. Therefore taking dv by dx common, into bracket remains pu plus 2 into du by dx plus now terms of only v. So in first bracket the term is d2u by dx square into v. So we take common, here remains d2u by dx square and plus in second bracket this is p into v into du by dx. So we take v common, so here remains p into du by dx plus from this term v is common, so remains only q into u. So taking v common, these are the terms remains in bracket d2u by dx square plus p into du by dx plus q into u. Now this bracket is nothing but our equation number 2, since u is solution of the complementary function. So the value of this equation is 0, since u satisfies the given equation f dy is equal to 0. Therefore this value is 0. So in this bracket value of this bracket becomes 0. Therefore remains only these two terms. So u into d2v by dx square plus p into u plus 2 into du by dx into dv by dx is equal to, on right hand side, r. Now to eliminate this u, we divide the equation both the sides by u. So dividing by u, here remains d2v by dx square and here we write 1 upon u outside the bracket, and on right hand side dividing by u, this remains r upon u. So this 1 upon u means dividing these terms in the bracket by u, we get in the bracket this pu upon u means only p plus this 2 into du by dx upon u means 2 upon u into du by dx. So equation becomes d2v by dx square plus p plus 2 upon u into du by dx into dv by dx is equal to r upon u. Now in this equation, if we put dv by dx is equal to q, this is d2v by dx square and this is here is dv by dx. So if we put dv by dx is equal to q, then d2v by dx square means dq by dx. Derivative of this q means derivative of dv by dx, that is d2v by dx square. Therefore, instead of this d2v by dx square, we write dq by dx plus this bracket as it is, and instead of dv by dx we write here q. This is equal to r upon u. Now if we observe this equation, this is dq by dx plus this bracket is whole function of x, whatever it may be, this is function of x, and into q, this q is here, and is equal to r upon u, this is function of x. So this is nothing but linear differential equation of the type dy by dx plus p into y is equal to q. This is linear differential equation in y, and this is linear differential equation in q. So comparing to linear differential equation, this is here variable, instead of y variable is q only. So now for solution of linear differential equation we have to find integrating factor. So integrating factor is equal to e raised to integral p dx. If the standard linear differential equation is considered dy by dx plus p into y is equal to q, then integrating factor is e raised to this p dx. So p means this coefficient of y, so in our equation p means coefficient of q. Therefore integrating factor is equal to e raised to integral p dx is equal to e raised to integral p means this bracket this formula integrating factor is e raised to integral p dx. This is for standard equation dy by dx plus p into y is equal to q. Now in our equation integrating factor is equal to e raised to, instead of p whole bracket is we have to take. So integrating factor is equal to e raised to, p means coefficient of q, that is p plus 2 upon u into du by dx. So this is equal to e raised to, here in bracket there are two terms, addition of two terms, so we can separate these two terms by taking product of e raised exponential terms. Therefore this is equal to e raised to this p into dx into e raised to this 2 upon u into du by dx. Multiplying this dx, then this is p dx and this is only 2 upon u into du. So we separate these terms. Therefore this is equal to e raised to integral p dx, and this e raised to 2 into integral 1 upon u du is log u. So 2 log u, this is equal to e raised to 2 log u means log u square. Therefore integrating factor is equal to e raised to integral p dx into e raised to log u square. Again e raised to log u square is equal to only u square. So this is equal to e raised to integral p dx into u square, or integrating factor is equal to u square into e raised to integral p dx. Now solution of linear differential equation is, formula for that you know that for standard equation formula for the solution is y into integrating factor is equal to integration of integrating factor into q dx plus c. So this is our standard formula. Now here in our equation, instead of y there is q, therefore our formula becomes q into integrating factor is equal to integration of integrating factor into instead of q in our equation, q means whatever written in right hand side. So here in our equation q is r upon u, therefore this is r upon u dx plus c. So now put value of integrating factor. So q into u square into e raised to integral p dx is equal to integration u square into e raised to integral p dx into r upon u dx plus c. So q into u square into e raised to integral p dx is equal to, here dividing u, here u square becomes u, so r into u into e raised to integral p dx into dx plus c. From this we can write value of q, dividing equation by this u square into e raised to integral p dx. So here write 1 upon u square into e raised to integral p dx, all as it is. This constant of integration c is also divided by this u square into e raised to integral p dx. Therefore this 1 upon e raised to integral p dx is can be written as e raised to minus integral p dx, this upon u square. Now this value of q is nothing but dv by dx, so we write dv by dx is equal to, so this is general steps. We need not remember each and every letter, but we have to do steps correct. So step by step, here now write value of q as dv by dx, and from this to find value of v we have to integrate the equation. So integrating equation with respect to x, we get v is equal to, so write only symbol here integral and whatever may be write into bracket and then dx plus, here second term also c is constant, so outside the integration and then integration write the whole term here into dx. So this will be v, and thus we have found value of v. Now u is known solution, we know that u, therefore we can write the complete solution as y is equal to u into v. So y is equal to multiplying this v by u, we get solution. So this is how we can find solution when one solution is known. So we stop here.